Since Luna left, I don't want to care about anyone again. I don't want to need anyone. Once you've had it, it's hard to live without it.
Being a gentleman trying to fall asleep while you're climbing all over me.
Oh, excuse me, but I was asleep.
Well, that must have been some dream you were having because you were coming on to me in your sleep.
Oh, in your dreams, mister. Look, you may think the entire female population, waking or sleeping, can't resist you, man.
Keep it down so you don't wake the twins, huh?
Well, it's just as well. We can't stay in bed all morning.
It is night. It is dark outside.
It is almost sunup.
Oh, yeah? Oh, please, close the blinds and hand me my sunglasses if you don't mind. It's 2 hours before the sun even comes up. Would you please? It's Betty by time.
No, no way.
The bedbugs will not bite.
It's not the bed bugs I'm worried about. Thank you. Is my car back? They said they'd have it here by 2 a.m. Yep, there she is, all gassed and ready. I tell you what, we'll just throw this in the trunk, put the kids in the back, and they'll sleep all the way to North Carolina.
Yeah, and I might too, which could be fatal.
Please, truck drivers drive at this hour all the time. Come on, you'll have the highway all to yourself. Max? Fine, you stay here and enjoy your little porno flicks, okay? And in the vibrating bed, I'm going to put them in the back, and I'm going to head them to North Carolina by dawn, with or without you.
Forgot my jacket. Well, at least somebody's awake. Wonder if the sun's about to rise or if we just had a good night in the hen house.
Max, shh.
What?
Shh. The lights are out. Luna's family's still asleep.
That's because normal people live here. They sleep when it's dark, unlike me who has to travel at night with a nun who has to resist temptation at every turn.
I was not resisting temptation.
No?
No.
Then why aren't we on some lumpy mattress with magic fingers instead of standing out here in the dark? Sorry.
It's okay.
No, I promised you I wouldn't take any more cheap shots.
Max, it's okay. I guess that I was, resisting temptation a little bit. Because of the vibrating fingers.
You know, it's not so bad out here.
Mm-mm. The mountain air, the honeysuckle. You know, it reminds me a lot of the summers on the Eastern Shore, you know, that big old rambling house overlooking the Chesapeake. Back when my brother was alive, my mother, man, everything was so new.
Maggie? Are you praying?
No, I was just thinking, you know, maybe it'd be a good idea if you take me back into town and drop me off at that bus stop in front of the diner, you know. With any luck, I can be back in Landview by this afternoon.
Maggie, please don't go. Stay here with me. I won't keep you here, not if that's what you really want to do. I just want to thank you for coming to the rescue.
Couldn't leave you stranded on the side of the road.
I don't mean just helping out with a broken down car. I mean helping with the twins and putting up with a sleazy motel room and just for everything.
You're welcome.
Uh-oh.
I knew it was you. Hey. Oh. Marty, didn't I tell you it was him?
That's what he said. Max told him give us a hug. Oh, now why didn't you knock? We were just in the kitchen.
You look gorgeous as always. And Charlemagne, how are you doing?
Well, I'm a little annoyed. Why don't you say something? Let everybody know you're here.
Well, I was,
Where are those babies? I want to see those babies.
Well, they're out in the car. They're asleep. They're okay. What happened to your hair?
Oh, my wife likes it this way. If the woman I love likes it, I like it.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think that's how it ought to be?
Oh, yeah, you bet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maud Moody, Charlemagne Moody, this is Maggie Carpenter, a friend who, without her help, we wouldn't have made it here.
Pleasure, Maggie. Welcome.
Welcome to Chez Moody, as they say in France.
Well, thanks. It's great to be here, especially after that trip we had.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're hungry.
Yeah.
Maud's about to start up on her famous breakfast celebration.
Actually, I can't. I have to get back to town.
You hear that, Marty? Lady says she's got to get back to Lambview. What do you say about that?
Over my dead body.
It's settled. Now, why don't you go get those babies, and we'll put the griddle on. Oh, yeah? Miss a Moody family fish fry?
I have something really important to do.
What's more important than fried fish and hush puppies? Now, we want to take the twins down to Eagle Rock Falls and go skinny dipping. I expect that's something you and Max would like to give a try as well.
You're a big help.
You're the one that wants to cut and run.
I have a class to prepare for, and then I have an even bigger commitment to meet.
Commitment? That's what people come to the mountains to get away from. Come on, Mac, kick off your city shoes. You can't go.
Go? Where's going?
Maggie doesn't like your cooking, Sweet Pea.
Oh, stop that. I love your cooking. It's just that I have to go home.
Oh, and what do you say to that, Miss Leslie? And you, Frankie boy? They say you can't leave yet.
It's unanimous.
You don't play fair. And you sign even better than I do.
When I was knee-high to a blackberry bush, I had an Aunt Ava. Oh, she was stone deaf. I had to learn how to speak her way, so she'd give me an extra piece of cobbler.
Signing is second nature to Marty.
Oh, and then my brother's first child was made deaf by a fever. So I had to step in and help raise her. Sometimes I think signing's my favorite language, because you can say what's in your heart. Things it's hard to say with words. Isn't that right, Maggie?
Maybe you ought to tell them about your plan.
What plan?
Well, when you do go, and we hope it's not for a while.
No.
Would you think about leaving the twins with us? Just for a month or two.
It's been so great having Luna's babies with us, Max, and the rest of the family love to spend some more time with them. Max, it's like having my sister back with us again.
I think that's a pretty wonderful idea, you know, to have the twins here so that they can get to know the whole big Moody family.
Look, this has been a great visit, especially for Frankie and Leslie, but there's no way I'm leaving them here.
Oh, no, you wouldn't be leaving them here. Just letting them stay a little longer. Don't you think Luna'd want her kids to get to know the mountains the way she did? Love them as much as she did?
These are my kids, and they need me, and I need... They're going home with me. That's all there is to it.
Max, let him go, Maggie. Needs to be alone.
No. He ain't gonna be alone. I think he needs to talk this over with Luna. Max likes to act tough. Like nothing touches him. But my sister saw through that. He needs to be with her now. You think I'm nuts, don't you?
No, I don't. The way people talk about Luna here in these mountains, it seems like she's everywhere.
Oh, she is.
She must have been an amazing woman.
Oh, she was. She was. And original. I think she would have approved.
I'm sorry?
I gotta tell you, Maggie, Maud and I have been pretty worried about Max, and I can't tell you how grateful I am that he's met up with somebody like you. Somebody who's good with the twins and won't take any of his go.
Oh, Charlemagne,
He's got his whole life ahead of him, and I don't want him spending it alone. If we had to pick someone, it wouldn't have been us.
Look, I need to tell you, it's not like that with Max and me.
I'm not following.
Well, I care about him very much, and I love his kids, Leslie and Frankie, and Al, too.
So what's the problem?
Well, there isn't a problem. It's just that there's this choice that I've made for my life, you know? I'm gonna be a nun. In fact, I'm gonna be taking my final vows after I leave here. You probably think I'm the one who's nuts now.
No. I'm thinking it figures. Luna was real spiritual, too.